Everything seems okay here on Star Street. Heading down to Wyckoff. The neighborhood sure is changing. Oh, no graffiti. Those artists. It's okay. You. I remember you from last night. I know what you did, and I know where you were. You are under arrest. Just kidding. Enjoy the show.
Walk down the avenue for a long time, down the stairs, over steel lines.
Hey. So sorry I'm late. L train. You know how it is. Welcome to Wickbush. My name is Rock Crawford, and we are in Bushwick, where it overlaps with Queens. Really exciting neighborhood. We're going through a creative renaissance, and there are so many really cool artists in many disciplines doing awesome things, and they're pumping it out to the world. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hang around the neighborhood and drop in on some artists, hang out, see what's going on, check out the coolest restaurants. With Wickbush, we're concentrated on the face of the community, which is food, arts, culture, and entertainment. So, like I said, I was running a little late. Sorry about that. Let's go over and check out the first artist right now. Come on, let's go. She's waiting. Your outfit's crazy. Did you make this?
Yeah, this skirt is mine that I made. This is some band, but I cut it up so it looks good. It says gallery on it. This is actually from Panama, and I'm obsessed with Mexico, so this is kind of my ode to I'm making a lot of money so I can go there soon.
Nice,
so
nice.
I represent that every day. This is straight Brooklyn. Handcrafted in Bushwick, y'all. I'm an artist.
Okay.
And so within that is everything. There's no like definitive, line.
You don't just do painting, right? Because I know of some creative people, sometimes, they'll have a band and they paint, and sometimes there's like a struggle between those. They're battling against each other. So I was asking, is there conflict between your...
There's never been a conflict for me. When I was in art academia, always from the professors in the art academic world, you're a painter, you need to focus on painting. You're all over the place. But I'm like, listen, man, my paintings aren't going to be this good if I don't dance, sing. So, do all of these other things. And so, honestly, I just think it makes me a stronger artist all around doing all these things. I don't have to struggle with it. If I'm making something, I'm making something. It's everything is the same to me.
Do you sometimes go crazy, like living in the consciousness of your own creativity?
Yes.
Do you feel like you need to just like break out sometimes?
Yeah, there's definitely days, because like every time you walk by, I'm like, oh shit, I need to work on that, so you kind of beat yourself up sometimes, like if I'm not always working. So yeah, you definitely have to like go somewhere to get a breath of
it's like, I gotta just
fresh air sometimes.
Take a second and take it all in. What are you doing like right now? Where is the paint still wet? Like where are like the threads still hanging off of the fabric? Like right now.
This is a commission happening for someone right now, but definitely the influence of Tulum comes in with the ocean waves. And
I can definitely see that.
Also super, super fresh, and these are actually right here. This painting and this painting here are now currently represented on Vintage and Modern.
Nice.
I have a show next month. It's at 80 Washington Square East Gallery.
Okay.
It's on Washington Square Park, obviously. I love K-Box, Knickerbockers.
Yeah.
And so I do a lot of hood-tastic shopping for sure. And so I like to take that stuff, revamp, and then put it back out.
Hood-tastic.
Hood-tastic.
All right, hood-tastic. Give me the definition of hood-tastic.
Do I really need to define hood-tastic for you?
I'd like you to, please.
It's just fantastic hood style, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
It is like, it's hood-tastic.
All right, I like it. I like it.
It's representing your neighborhood and where you are from in a fantastic way.
All right.
I love this piece so much. This is Lady McQueen. So it comes straight from my head, but there's certain influence from Alexander McQueen. You need to be able to own and feel good about your work and love it that much and therefore other people love it that much. I love to do hats.
Awesome. Can you put one of those? Yeah. Let me. How does that work?
I don't know. My hair is a little bit.
Really? I'll block it. Go ahead. Switch. And.
Wait, hang on.
But
I did make these pants. I wore them to a gallery opening in Chelsea. So those are super hot. This is my gun holster from Mexico. I was in Vogue this September. It's one of those New York things. Yeah.
What's a New York thing?
A New York thing is, you know, you can send out applications. You can post on wherever. It doesn't fucking matter who you meet, when you meet them, where you meet them. It's like that. Just life.
Here.
You know? Yeah, here.
Yeah.
And in Bushwick, the way I met you also.
True, true.
You know, just being open and sharing and keep going.
Congratulations on that.
Yep.
2.
And always hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Every day I'm hustling.
So it's like, you know, if you don't speak, no one will hear you.
Sure.
So I'm always speaking, and I'm a shameless self-promoter, and you have to be that way if you care and if you're hungry. Also, if you're in the city and you want it and you want to own it, you're hungry.
Yeah.
Like, I am fucking hungry.
Yeah. You're right off of DeKalb on the L train, so you know I get off at DeKalb every single day. You know, come by a happy hour style. You know, when I'm not in the office too late. That's a good deal. And for your margaritas, like what kind of flavors are your?
Mango, strawberry, pineapple, watermelon. We have cucumber jalapeno. It's like, you know, really spicy grapefruit. You need to try one. Yeah?
I'm gonna have to try a cucumber jalapeno margarita. What's good for the tummy?
Perfectly good.
All right.
Cactus taco, we don't have, like you said, it's
Yeah.
really good and healthy
Yeah.
taco. We have, like I said, you know, chilaquiles is a really traditional, you know, breakfast in Mexico. You know, chilaquiles verdes, chilaquiles and salsa roja.
So you have cactus tacos. You've got cucumber jalapeno margaritas. I mean, it's like I've been to a lot of Mexican restaurants before in my time, but never have I seen on the menu ever a cactus taco or a cucumber jalapeno margarita. It's really creative, and that's the whole thing that, you know, that, like today, I'm just going around and hanging with creatives. I was visiting this other artist named Josie Blue, who's a painter, fashion designer. Super, super creative, amazing studio space. Then I'm here and you're like hitting me with these awesome creative menus. You know, it's like a lot of creativity comes out of our neighborhood. That's really cool. Like, so like, where did the idea come from for like a cucumber jalapeno margarita?
Well, you know, it's a recipe that, like, you know, I told you know, like mixing, you know.
Yeah.
You know, veggies and fruit together.
Yeah.
You know, and a drink, you know, but it's actually goes really well. You know?
Yeah.
Especially for the summer right now. You know?
Yeah, perfect time for the summer. Yeah.
It's like really good.
Yeah, cucumbers.
I gotta like
really
it.
fresh.
Is that a drink that people order a lot, or do you think it's something people don't know too much about?
People orders, like whenever they hear
Really?
cucumber jalapeno, they say, yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah.
All right. Are you open to this? All right. Since, you know, we're doing Wickbush, and we have the whole, like, you say Wickbush 3 times, Wickbush, 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 and you get some kind of treat or special. What if someone comes in, sits at a bar like I'm doing, and they say, hey, Joe, Wickbush, Wickbush, Wickbush. And you go, ah! And you, maybe that means that they're ordering a cucumber jalapeno margarita, and maybe they get $1 off.
Oh, absolutely.
You into
yes,
that?
Yes.
All right. So now you know. You come into Mesa Azteca, you say Wickbush, Wickbush, Wickbush 3 times, you get a cucumber jalapeno margarita with $1 off of the normal price.
Yeah.
I know, I definitely want the cactus taco.
I'll try the chilaquiles.
Hi, guys. Here we are. I want to introduce you my chef, Valente Rosas. He's the owner of the Mesa Azteca.
show. So good. Oh, Mesa Azteca.
Here's the cactus sandwich. This is like the way you remember. Oh, right? Steak tacos and cactus sandwich.
Oh,
Thank you.
so this is a serious spread.
Gracias.
This is a serious spread. It's done. Awesome. This is Tom. And this is Norte Bar. Yeah, how long have you been here?
Since 2006.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pioneer in the neighborhood.
Not long.
That's really cool.
Been around for a while.
Yeah, and I mean, you have the gallery, but you're not just doing the gallery. You're immersed.
Well, it's just an extension of the Mission Norte Mars collaboration.
Okay.
So anytime I can get 2 or 3 or 4 artists together to work together on a single project, I'm very, very happy.
Yeah.
And so the gallery here functions really as solo exhibitions for artists that have finished a new series of works that normally would take months, years to be seen before they got hit the public.
Sure.
So it's fun because we can rotate these things out whenever we want, and
Sure.
I'm not beholden to anyone's schedule but my own. These are recent drawings by Kevin Curran and sculptures. And coming up next is a new work exhibition of new works by Kristen Jensen. Opens May 4th. It'll be on until the end of May.
I heard you had this really cool project going on, sort of premiering Bushwick Star.
That's right.
You know, and in May, right? What's the date? When is it open?
May 9th.
Okay.
Through May 12th.
It's called Calypso,
Yeah.
and I saw the poster and everything. It's got like the yellow. Like, what's it about?
Well, Calypso has two meanings that most people use. One is the popular West Indian music from Trinidad and Tobago, which involves steel pans and huge pans. It's lots of fun. It's all about dancing. The other is in Greek mythology, one of the nymphs that Odysseus visits on his journeys trying to get back home from the Trojan War. And he lives with this nymph for like years and years and years, and he's kind of stuck there while the gods decide, if he's paid his dues enough and can make it back home. So basically, in Calypso, Paul has decided to pair a contemporary story where Calypso music plays a significant role with these myths like the Odyssey and Virgil's Aeneid.
Is it live performance? Is it spoken word?
It's really about storytelling,
Alright.
creating the vibe, creating the scene.
I'm doing music workshop.
Tell me conceptually,
Calypso music, music from Trinidad and Tobago is essentially where I started creatively with the music. Took a lot of elements from West Indian music and so on. My family's actually, one side of my family's from the West Indies, so. And then, the story also deals a lot with kind of myth and with nostalgia. So going from those kinds of signifiers, like, what does it feel like when you feel like you're dwelling in a memory? What does that sound like?
Oh, wow.
And so on. So, kind of just creating a space in which people can absorb the stories. You know what I mean? So really, like, let the narrative drive where your mind goes.
You're going to tell me a little bit what it's about, not too much, and I just need to go with an open mind, and it's like, oh man, I wasn't expecting that to happen, and we'll see where the ride takes us.
Absolutely.
I'm excited, man. I can't wait to see it, I'll definitely check it out.
It's 207 Star Street, which is actually just around the corner from where we are now. Bushwick Star.
Bushwick Star.
Great theater.
All right, so
Beautiful
tonight.
theater, and they have one of the most incredible rooftops I've ever been on. So.
Late one summer night, I was walking down Troutman Avenue with a girl who wasn't from around Bushwick, but whom I'd met the week before at a loft party and found really attractive. She was lively, and at the party, conversation between us had flowed easily. So earlier on this evening, we'd taken in a show together at the local theater. The show is a futuristic rock and roll musical. I guess that part's not really important. Anyways, after the show, we'd gone around the corner to a bar where we shared a number of drinks. But then the bar had closed, so I decided to lead us south to a different bar. Now, I don't want to speak for every woman I've ever gone out with, but it's difficult for me to imagine I'm thought of as one of those domineering, smothering, overprotective types. But when we reached the corner where Troutman meets Knickerbocker, reflexively I'd swung my forearm back against her waist in order to prevent her from walking out into the intersection too hastily. After all, this wasn't her neighborhood, and I find that even late at night, there can be a lot of fast-moving cars on Knickerbocker. But she didn't see it this way. She said, "You think I don't know how to cross the street? Of course you don't. I mean, of course you do. No. Look, everything about you suggests you're extremely capable and... What's your sign?" she said. She asked me this with complete seriousness, so I told her my sign. She smiled knowingly and said, "Well, actually, that explains everything." And then she crossed the street, and I just stood there, on the corner, and I felt so diminished.
I am thirsty, dude. Today was great. We were all around the neighborhood. We are thirsty, so and you are the beer connoisseur. So what do you think we should get?
I think we should get a 6 Point Crisp.
6 Point Crisp?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a great, easy drinking beer, made by brewers from Brooklyn, made in Pennsylvania right now, but it's in a can. And a lot of people think, why would I drink beer from a can? Like, people think that canned beer is, kind of like, left for like PBR or something like that, like cheap beer. But cans are actually great for beer. They protect them from light. They're cheaper to transport, and they can go places that bottles can't. Like parks and beaches and things like that.
That's true.
Not that you should be drinking necessarily at the park or beach, but let's just say you could. So. So yeah, 6 Point has been really pioneers in canning, their beer. So they're pretty much like my favorite brewery to
All
cite
right.
as a
Let's do it. I want
beer.
one. You want one? All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So
here's the
describe
other-
the taste. What am I getting into?
So
what should
you're
I
gonna get.
expect?
I mean, the name speaks for itself, kind of, because it literally is a very crisp drinking beer. It's just kind of a middle of the road, easy drinking beer. It's good for the summertime, and it's complex in flavor,
Yeah.
but not like overpowering in flavor.
And so, Chris, I know you know so much about beers. You like blog, right? Like, what's your website? Like, what's
I run a site called Brew York, New York. It's at brewyorknewyork.com.
spelled as it sounds, right?
Yes.
Brew York, New York. Okay.
And basically, we write mainly about beer culture, beer bars, and just craft beer in New York. So, Brooklyn Brewery just put out a new beer this week called the Gold Standard. It's a Keller beer. It's actually kind of like this in terms of the body and its appearance too. It's a nice, easy drinking beer. But like when beers like that are released, we write about them. Generally, don't review beer because I'm of the belief that the opinion of a beer is best left in the eye of the beer holder.
Yeah.
So,
All right, we're holding, so let's drink them. All right. Oh, cheers. Cheers. Right, cheers down there. Nice.
So, when we talk about hops, we're talking about bitterness, and what's great about these cans is they give you all the info you need. 42 IBUs, which is International Bittering Units. It's a fairly mid-range type of bitterness to it. It's not overpowering. A lot of people associate American craft beer with just being too hoppy. And this is not a really hoppy beer. It's hoppy by, like, say, European standards, but it's still a fairly middle-of-the-road beer. Nice and easy drinking.
This is awesome, man. This is really good. Thank you for recommending this beer.
No problem.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Food, art, culture, entertainment, the face of the neighborhood. This is the Creative Factory, where so much is produced, tons of artists, so many different genres and fields. We're gonna go talk to them, hang out with them, and we're such a community around here that we'll meet friends along the way, and we'll just kind of hang out, make it a party, see how it is. So, if you're in, come on, let's go.
Hey, Bushwick actually was Bosvik in 1661, meaning little town in the woods.
Told you. What is that? I've got to go. Goodbye.